From now till the end of the season, LeBron's jersey will showcase a patch marking his record 23rd season in the league and depicting his famous chalk toss. After every game, the patch will be removed and embedded into a Topps basketball card. Hard. And I absolutely love what Topps has been doing this year with all the jersey patches, but that is just one of the important elsewheres that you won't get by just watching the games. Elsewhere, Tim McMahon said Ja's career simply has reached a point where it cannot continue in Memphis. The Grizzlies hope for at least one first in a Ja trade. However, there is a possibility that the return for Ja is even worse than it was for Trey. But hey, Jeff Teague looks at that trade from the perspective of Trey and said it's the best trade ever, saying Trey doesn't have to play and knows he's about to get an extension. There is increasing belief around the league that Jaren Jackson Jr. could be traded after Ja. MPJ, Trey Murphy, and Herb Jones are the Warriors' top 3 trade targets. The Warriors made an offer for MPJ, which includes Kuminga, Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, and a first, since Golden State reportedly is reluctant to give up 2 firsts. However, the Nets want to see how they do in the draft lottery before deciding to trade MPJ. The Pelicans' current asking price for Trey Murphy is currently 3 firsts and young talent, and the price for Herb is 2 firsts and young talent. LaMelo is expected to remain with the Hornets through the end of the season. The Raptors are willing to package quickly and their first for a win-now trade. The Suns have no desire to trade Jalen Green. Zubac, Daniel Gafford, Robert Williams, and Day'Ron Sharpe have all been linked to the Celtics. The Pistons, Timberwolves, Clippers, Raptors, and Bucks are all monitoring Colin Sexton. The Lakers have been monitoring Kuminga and could make a play for him. However, LA is unlikely to trade their 2032 first in a big trade at the deadline. Jaylen Brown was fined $35,000 for sounding off on the free throw differential in the Celtics-Spurs game. Jalen Williams discussed his brother Cody Williams logging the worst plus-minus in NBA history in the Hornets-Jazz game the other night and said that Cody actually played well, and seeing that J-Dub himself won a finals with a minus 40, that plus-minus is a useless stat. Happy belated birthday to Xavier Tillman. Carmelo said the role players in San Antonio are better than the role players in OKC, which is why the Spurs have won all their matchups. Paul Pierce sided with Dennis Schroeder and said that Luka went at him about his paper, which is a sensitive subject. And finally, Jeff Teague said teams don't want to pay small guards anymore and that the league is shifting more towards the European Luka-style point forward deal, and also said he'd never want to coach a team with LeBron and Luka because it's impossible to hold them accountable for not playing defense.